Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Crazylytics. This is the first video of our new series, that is user-defined functions in Python. So in this video, we'll be creating a user-defined function where we'll try to find out the index number of an element in a list which has multiple occurrences. Now let's get started. So before creating the user-defined function, we'll first create a list. So my list name is L and I'll pass some elements. And let's run this. Now this is the list which has 10 elements. Now in list we have a method called index. Now what this index method does? So in index method we pass a element or we pass a value which will determine me in which position that particular value or that particular element is present. Now let's see. So I have to give the list name, that is L dot index, and here I'll pass the value 1. Now if you run it, it is giving me the output as 0. But you can see in this list we have multiple occurrences of 1. But when you are passing a number or passing an element or passing a value which has multiple occurrences, index function will return you only the first occurrence. So you can see over here the first occurrence of 1 is 0th position, that's why it is returning 0th position. So that is the major disadvantage of using index function. If you are passing an element which has multiple occurrences, then it will return the index number of the first occurrence. Now to overcome that, we'll create one user defined function where it will return multiple index numbers. So def is the keyword and I will give the name as multiple index, and here I will pass two arguments. First argument will be x, which is nothing but the list, and the second argument will be element, that is data on which we want to find the position number. Then I will create a blank list, y is equal to square bracket starts and square bracket end. In this way we can create a blank list. Now this blank list is created initially so that I can store all the index number based on some conditions, and once I get all the index number based on the condition, I will return that list as an output. Now I will iterate using for loop. So for I in, now I will use range function which generates a sequence of index number. So now my start position is 0, because in Python, be it be any data structure, start index number will be 0, and the syntax of range is starting position of the starting index number, comma, end position or end index number plus 1. Now to know end index number plus 1, we can directly use length function. So len of list, that is x colon. Now the condition is if x square bracket I, that means in the ith position, whatever the value is in x list, if it matches with the element, that is the data on which you want to find the index number, then I will add that position number in that blank list. So that's why I'm using append function, so that it will add that position number in that blank list. So that's why I'm passing I, which is nothing but the position number. Now once everything gets added in different iterations, then once I come out of the loop, I will return y. Now let's run this function. Now I will execute it by passing the list. So x is nothing but the list, which is L, which we have already created, comma. Now if I want to check for 1, and now let's run it. I can see over here it is returning me multiple positions because we have multiple occurrences of 1. So it is present in the 0th position, it is present in the 5th position, and in the 7th position. Now if I want to check for, let's say 3, so it has only one occurrence, so it will return me only one index number. So this user defined function will work for single occurrence as well as for multiple occurrences of an element. So that's it from this video. Do like, share and subscribe if you like this video. So we'll come up with few more videos on user defined functions. Thanks everyone.